Why hello YouTube. I just participated in the PPG Ultimate Cup BT11 modified rules with the monocolor deck profiles, and I would love to tell you guys that that was the event that gave me my three-time Digimon champion status, but sadly instead we came third. We came 8-1, losing round 8 to a Dorbikmon Black War Gray Ragna player, which I believe won the event. So shout out to that guy. He knew what he was doing. The deck I played today was none other than Big Bad Green Bugs Grandis. I played this because I thought it was one of the best aggro decks in the format. I also played it because I was doing work in between rounds and I didn't have time to play a slow deck like Bloom Lord or Yellow Hybrid. That would have definitely been a better choice, but ultimately I can't complain too much. But if I didn't have work to do in between rounds, I would have definitely played Bloom Lord. Just so everyone knows. But I did play Grandis, the aggro good green deck, and it did really well. I'm very impressed with third place, honestly. We're going to do the deck profile here, then I'll talk about matchups after and analysis. If you guys like it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. So notification on the Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these major Digimon videos go live. Let's do it! Starting with the eggs, we're doing 4 Gummymon, and that is it. We don't play Yokomon anymore because this dude is at 1. So Yokomon's essentially really hard to resolve, and the 2000 is necessary. Gummimon's better though. Once per turn when you suspend Digimon, draw a card. You have a good chance of suspending your opponent's Digimon, so you have a good chance of resolving this egg and draw power. In green decks is necessary because they do tend to brick a lot for some reason. That's it for the egg though. The rookies are the star of the show here, particularly these 8. These 8 Floodgate rookies. I'm playing 8 Floodgate rookies because I want to tell my opponent I don't want them playing the game. A lot of decks like Bloom Lord and Merva are really hard matchups, and having Floodgates like Pomomon specifically for those, and having Terriermon for just general memory denial shenanigans is really important. If I can't OTK the opponent at a given point in time, I want to be able to stop them from doing something. And in testing, Bloom Lord was actually like my hardest matchup. So having the 4 Pomomons is super helpful against that matchup in particular. But we still play more rookies. We still play 4 copies of Kakua X on play when it's evolving to top 3. Add in Insectoid or Machine, which is a good chunk of your deck. And then 1 copy of regular Kakuamon. That's our 13th rookie. It's there for the memory shenanigans sometimes. It's also there for sometimes you can hard play it, evolve, draw a card, do things. It's good value overall. So I do like it a lot. It is the 13th rookie. I didn't want the 13 rookies specifically. I thought 12 was too low, and I couldn't think of anything else I wanted as another rookie, so I went with the 13. It's fine. No other changes. I like this a whole lot. Nothing has really come to mind that I want to change. On to champions, 4 copies of Weedmon still. I want to be able to resolve Weedmon when I do see my 1 Grand Qualamon promo. And it is a 1-cost evolution anyway, so 4 of it is fine in my opinion. Not the other cards won't really do anything for you anyway. 3 copies of the blocker Kabuterimon is an Insectoid, which is really cool. And having blocker sometimes does matter. We're playing 2 copies of the green hybrid Metal Kabuterimon. 3 on a rookie, 2 on a tamer, 1 on level 4. I do evolve on level 4 sometimes just for extra draw and to choke, but it's there for the hybrid for game usually. That's what it's there for. The final rookie I've made a last minute addition was a 1 Roachmon. It's a 3-drop 1 to evolve, which is why I'm playing it specifically. It's 3 to drop, so like if I brick on rookies, it's like a 14th rookie essentially, and I can hard play it, evolve into Kumon, go from there. So it really isn't that bad of a card. I do like it a whole lot. That's it for the champions. 10 is fine in my opinion. Sometimes I bring on champions. That's about it though. The ultimates never change. It's 4 mini Ice Wall Kumon with piercing when you evolve over it for a turn, and then 4 copies of its evolved form, essentially Akua X antibody. If you evolve with a Akuamon on top, you suspend something, which is really good. It also has a generic your turn effect that when this Digimon would digivolve into an Insectoid, you do reduce the cost by 1, which is super helpful because all your boss monsters are Insectoids. So even if you don't get this Akuamon, this one is still perfectly amazing. Because if you have a Memory Tamer, you could guarantee go into a Grand Quagamon then a Grandis all in the same turn. So that's pretty fine in my opinion. That's it for the Ultimates. They never change. For Ultimate Cup, things change a little bit here. We do play the 4 Grandis, that is your boss monster still. When they're evolving, you suspend something. And then once per turn end of attack, if you have Grand Quagamon in the stack, you unsuspend, suspend something else. Card's incredibly powerful. It is your big boss monster. It's how you clear multiple securities with stuff like this. the one Grand Kuwagamon promo that we have to play at one. Unfortunately, that was a limitation to this deck, otherwise this deck would be everywhere. It would be swarming with bugs in the Ultimate Cups, but no. It's Digiburst for security +1 is really, really powerful, and this combo that is 5 security. The more you see it, the more you win the game. It's basically how that works. The other boss monster is 3 copies of this Grand Kuwagamon. This is the one that comes in the Imperial starter deck. It has security +1, and then when Digivolving, get 4,000 for the turn. So essentially, you're a 15,000 beater with security +1. And you might have piercing if you have this Akuamon. That's incredibly powerful. We have to play it, unfortunately, because this is at 1, and you would just play 4 of this instead for the main 5 damage. But, you know, for a boss monster in this format of restricted card pool, I think it's honestly okay. So we're going to move on now to the Tamers, which is pretty simple. Just 3 copies of Mimi. Memory Tamer, hatch an extra egg or promote is incredibly powerful. Lets you accelerate, and acceleration is fine in this deck. We play 8 cards left, 8 options, 4 memory boost. Especially in this format, you need the memory boost more than ever to gain the memory, to dig for a piece. You really need your pieces in this format, because if you don't get them, you're in trouble. And the sooner you add Promo Grand Kuwagamon to your hand, the more chance of winning anyway. Now for the spice is 4 copies of Grandis Soul. So 4 of those, along with 4 Terriermon, 4 Pumamon, are my cards that give my opponent problems. It will allow me to control their board or act as a really good security bomb in the case of Grandis Soul. It does cost 8. It suspends a Digimon, then bounces a suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Alternatively, you can use it for 6 if you have 2 suspended Digimons. However, that's very uncommon, so I wouldn't rely on that. Sometimes I have to activate it from hand in testing and playing it, so it's really, really annoying. But if in security, this card is amazing. And that's all I gotta say for the deck profile. Here is the analysis. Alright, as for the matchups, I did lose to that Black or Grey Dorbic player I told you about, but I beat 3 All-Force, a Blue Flare, Bagger Army round 1, Armor Rush earlier on, Leo Bond earlier on, and I believe a red-based OTK style Black or Grey deck as well. So I did beat all of those decks. Regarding the one I lost to, I went into game 3, and I had the wrong Grand Kuwagamon, and I should not have promoted. I should have remembered that it was 16k, so I definitely threw. I definitely own that. I Grandis sold it away, but it did not matter, so it's my mistake. I eat it. It's fine. We settle for 3rd. Besides that, the Roachmon came in clutch a couple times, so that was cool. The 8 Floodgate rookies came in clutch a lot, so I'm really happy I made that choice. And the 4 Grandis Souls did surprisingly well. I have no complaints. Originally, they were in there for Bloomlord and Merva, which I played 0 of. But, you know, being able to Grandis Soul big tower away allowed me to win a lot of games. Or just having a random one in security here and there let me win a lot of games. So I'm very pleased with the deck. Going into regional format now, only thing I would change, the 3 starter deck Grand Kuwagamons, I would switch them back to regular promo Grand Kuwagamons, and the Gummymons, turn them into Yokomons. Well, that's it. That's the deck profile for BT11 format, eh? That's pretty cool. That's it, though. Ultimately, it was nice to play Digimon again. I haven't played Digimon since Gen Con. It was really nice to play in a competitive event and show the haters that I do know what I'm doing, and I'm probably better than most of the haters. And to all my fans, I do appreciate you guys supporting me. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is a fun Ultimate Cup season. We're going back to your regular scheduled broadcasting Digimon stuff soon. Beelzemon starter deck, profile, and all that coming up soon. You guys take care. Have a good day. Bye.